Hello and welcome to this incredible channel, Pulse Check, where we dive deep into the science of health and well-being. Today, we're uncovering a truth that many overlook: the devastating consequences of sleep deprivation. Specifically, what happens when you consistently get less than 6 hours of sleep? The research is clear. Chronic sleep loss is not just about feeling tired. It's a serious threat to your physical and mental health. Let's start with stress. When you don't get enough sleep, your body produces more cortisol, the primary stress hormone. Studies show that even a single night of reduced sleep can cause a significant spike in cortisol levels, putting your body into a prolonged state of stress. This leads to higher blood pressure, increased heart rate, and even weight gain. Take this example. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that participants who slept for only 4 to 5 hours a night had cortisol levels nearly 50% higher than those who slept for at least 7. This means their bodies remained in a hyper-alert, stressed state even when they were supposed to be resting. But the damage doesn't stop there. Sleep deprivation is directly linked to inflammation, which is the underlying cause of many chronic diseases. Research from the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that individuals who slept less than 6 hours per night had increased levels of inflammatory markers, like C-reactive protein. Why does this matter? Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Think about it. If your body is constantly inflamed due to lack of sleep, you're essentially setting yourself up for long-term health problems. Now, let's talk about immune function. You might be surprised to learn that sleep is one of your body's best defenses against illness. A groundbreaking study from JAMA Internal Medicine found that people who averaged less than 6 hours of sleep were 4 times more likely to catch a cold when exposed to the virus compared to those who slept 7 hours or more. Imagine this. 2 people are exposed to the same flu virus. One gets a solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, while the other gets only 5. The well-rested person's immune system can mount a strong defense, while the sleep-deprived individual is far more likely to fall sick. This isn't just about the common cold, it extends to more serious conditions like pneumonia and even reduced vaccine effectiveness. And then there's brain health. A lack of sleep wreaks havoc on cognitive function, memory, and decision-making. Have you ever noticed how much harder it is to focus or retain information after a bad night's sleep? That's because your brain relies on sleep to process and store memories. The Nature Neuroscience journal published a study showing that sleep-deprived individuals had up to a 40% reduction in memory recall compared to those who slept well. This is why pulling an all-nighter before an exam or important meeting is a terrible idea. It dramatically reduces your ability to learn and perform. But perhaps one of the most alarming effects of sleep deprivation is its impact on metabolic health. A study from the Annals of Internal Medicine found that sleeping less than 6 hours a night for just 1 week led to a significant drop in insulin sensitivity, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes. Think about it. If you're regularly sleeping 5 hours a night, you're essentially putting your body into a pre-diabetic state. This explains why so many sleep-deprived individuals struggle with cravings, weight gain, and difficulty managing their blood sugar. Finally, let's not forget mental health. The connection between sleep and emotional well-being is profound. Research from Harvard Medical School indicates that individuals who sleep less than 6 hours a night are at a significantly higher risk for anxiety and depression. In fact, sleep deprivation can mimic symptoms of mental illness, making it harder to cope with daily stressors. Have you ever had a day where everything felt overwhelming after a night of poor sleep? That's not just in your head. Your brain's emotional regulation centers, particularly the amygdala, become hyperactive when you're sleep deprived, making you more prone to mood swings and irritability. So, what's the takeaway? If you're consistently getting less than 6 hours of sleep, you are not just tired, you are putting your body at risk for chronic stress, inflammation, weakened immunity, cognitive decline, metabolic disorders, and mental health challenges. The good news? The solution is within your control. Prioritizing sleep is one of the most powerful things you can do for your health. Your body isn't asking for luxury, it's asking for survival. So tonight, do yourself a favor. Shut off the screens, create a relaxing bedtime routine, and commit to getting at least 7 hours of high-quality sleep. Your future self will thank you. Thank you for tuning in to Pulse Check, where knowledge meets action for better health. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, take care of yourself, and don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep.